What's going on, everybody? So today I'm doing a touch-up on this truck and did a lot of polishing on it. And one of the things that we're going to touch on is polishing does not last forever, and wear and tear does happen. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go over it. I am going to repolish this out. I'm going to touch it up. Actually, it just needs to be completely repolished. There's no way around it. So, and get straight into it. Here we go. Okay, so just got finished repolishing this truck and doing the touch-ups. And as you can see, I'm gonna make this video. This video was made because I kind of want to talk to everybody about the realistic expectations of when you get something polished, regardless of where you are in the country or in the world for that matter. Here's the deal. So when you get something polished, you think that it's going to look like that forever, and that is not the case. Care and maintenance is key when it comes to anything. And when you get aluminum polish, it's the same thing. This truck is actually being used. As you can see, it's parked in a mud hole. So it's not, you know, babied. It's not a show truck. So, but what it is imperative that, just like the maintenance of the actual mechanical stuff on this truck, it's imperative that the looks of it stay looking good too, and are maintained, you know, so for obvious reasons, resale value, etc. So anyway, what I wanted to talk to y'all about is this. When you get the aluminum polished, and when you wait and you wait and you wait to have it repolished, or you don't keep it sealed, or you simply wash it with the wrong stuff, like you've seen in the before video, the main cause of that is by washing it with the wrong stuff. You could take a perfectly polished surface and you could wash it 1 or 2 times with something as simple as a degreaser, and or even 1 time, something that has a degreaser you know, effect, and it will completely ruin the metal. The reason being is because metal, and when we're talking about aluminum here or any soft metal, it's porous. And when we're actually polishing, we're pushing a substance into the pores of the metal on top of polishing it and trying to get imperfections like light scratches, stuff like that, out. Now, will hash marks ever be gone? No, absolutely not. The idea is that throughout each pass, you're making the hash marks that you're leaving as a polisher less and less obvious. So, and it's all optics. So if you see it from up and down, straight up and down, as you're moving with the polisher, you know, that's the reason for that. If you were to turn that sideways, you're going to see zigzags. So it's all optics. So pressures and the metallurgy, and there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But because there's no one size fits all with polishing all metals, you know. So anyway, when you wash it with a degreaser, you're pulling that substance that is being used to polish with out of the pores of the metal, and you're basically washing it out, and it gives it that washed out look, and everything that was covered up, now you can see it. So another something that is terrible that people use on their American Force wheels, and also even semi trucks, which is known in the trucking industry, is acid. Acid is great for cleaning stuff, but it is not great for polished surfaces. Let me say that again. Let me say it in this way. It's great for cleaning stuff that is absolutely corroded, or let's say it's just black from deposits, stuff like that. Acid's fine if it's not polished. But clearly, if you polish something, you're going to be maintaining it a lot more. You're going to be keeping the surface clean. You plan on keeping the maintenance up. So that's the main difference. Stay away from any type of acidic anything. So wheel cleaners, aluminum mag cleaners, anything like that, you spray that on anything that's polished, it's automatically going to pull that stuff out of the metals and the pores in the metal, and it's going to completely mess up your surface. And it's not cheap. It's not cheap to have all this stuff done, to have the wheels done, to have, I guess you could see up here, the rail that's up here done, to have the wheels done, to have the box done, stuff like that. It's not cheap. So if you own a big truck, or if you own polished wheels or some premium wheels, like any kind of forged wheels, any. And you don't maintain them properly and you don't keep them sealed up, even with a liquid polish, a high quality liquid polish, won't take very, very long before the oxidation takes hold, because it's a lot of factors. Aluminum does oxidize, wheels oxidize faster than other surfaces, but if it's sitting outside and it's getting heated up, heat makes aluminum oxidize even faster. And oxidation with aluminum is a natural process. It oxidizes. So it's just like, it's kind of like silver. It oxidizes. It's a natural process. So it's going to oxidize over time. It's going to look washed out. So when it comes time to actually have it repolished, like in this situation, you know, maintenance is key. So that's what it really boils down to. So just figured out to explain that to y'all. If it makes any sense, we're going to be diving deeper into this as time goes on, but there is a science behind this. This is not just simply just rubbing something on there and making it shine. That is not what's happening. There's actually some science going on behind this. So I'm going to show you something. With this, polished out the tank. That's what you can see, the sides of it. The sides of the steps. Because we're going to be getting right up in there with concrete, dirt, whatever else. Gonna leave a satin finish on those steps, and that's great. So the box looks great. And then when we come over here, you probably have a question, what about stainless steel? Stainless steel holds up to anything. No, stainless steel does not. Stainless steel will rust. And it's not good when it does. So when you're looking at wheels are aluminum. That stainless steel is the fenders. So dealing with stainless, I realized that once stainless is scratched and once it's kind of dogged out, the options of bringing it back is very, very slim. But is it ever going to be 100% new? No, absolutely not. It's never going to, quote, look like new. It's never going to look as perfect as what it was when it was first cast in the factory and pressed out and all that kind of stuff. So wanted to make this video to kind of inform everyone. If you call and you get your item or rig or what have you polished by us or our crew, realize that there is a maintenance that goes along with it. It is not perfect, and it is up to you to keep it up and also to give us a call and maintain it and ask us to come back out and do touch-ups. If you do not do that, eventually aluminum, especially aluminum, the nature of the beast, it will oxidize. It's a chemical fact. So it'll oxidize, it'll start looking very, very rough. And if you let it go too much, it will corrode. Aluminum does corrode. It's a fact that it does. And if you don't keep it sealed up with at least a liquid polish, and you don't do what you need to do, and you don't wash it with the correct soaps, i.e. no degreasers, nothing that's going to strip any kind of wax kind of finish off. If it strips the wax, it's going to strip out the stuff that's being put into the pores of the metal. So it's imperative not to use anything caustic, not to use anything acidic. If you do that, you're looking at a very, very rough time. And then you're getting into a whole other world of hurt, because then it looks white, it looks washed out, it'll show every imperfection in the metal. I mean, it's all bad if you maintain it wrong. So maintenance is key. And when you give us a call and when you have your, whatever the item is, whatever the case may be, polished, we will go over a maintenance regimen and simple things that you could do to keep up on it. If you don't follow the rules, you won't have the finish. And this goes for brand new stuff. If you have something that's brand spanking new aluminum, and you have some brand new polished aluminum wheels and used the wrong polish on it, something that's too abrasive, if you used the wrong cleaner on there, grabbing something from a store and it's not meant to do what you think that it's going to do, you could instantly mess it up. You could have it for a day. You could have it for 24 hours. Doesn't matter. It's very, very unforgiving. And it's very, very soft. So if you wash it with a mitt, you wash it with a dirty mitt, I should say, you wash it with something that's abrasive, you're going to scratch it up. It's going to be, it's something that will be visited in future vlogs and as we go. But this was just to kind of show you just a quick before and after, a real life look at real conditions of polishing on trucks that are really, really used, not just in a truck show. Because I know a lot of things that we see on the channel and that you see on here, it's a lot of pretty stuff. It's a lot of beautiful, beautiful stuff. It's beautiful cars, it's beautiful trucks, what have you. Beautiful airplanes, beautiful this, beautiful that. But the reality is that this is real life. What's sitting right here, this is real life. This is real life conditions. So just wanted to kind of just give you that a little bit. Like all this is all stainless steel. This actually gets dark because of the heat. It kind of gets like this weird funky reaction on the outside where it has like this dark stuff. It has to be polished out. It has to be polished out with a certain product, certain process. And each one of these may require for something to be more harsh than others, and etc. So there's no one size fits all, but the maintenance is pretty much the same of all this, in the sense of not washing it with anything caustic, not washing it with anything acidic, not using any heavy degreasers, because if you do, it can be really, really bad. So, and you're going to come out with an outcome that you're not going to be happy with. So, and this isn't just for something that you just had polished. This is something that could come straight out the box that was just mounted on a truck or mounted on anything. So even steps, you know, you could have steps on a semi and you wash it with the wrong stuff a few times or even once, and someone sprays something on it that they're not supposed to. It's going to look like crap. So anyway, just wanted to be candid. That's best thing that I can offer for folks. And yeah, so there we go. And just realize if a metal is too far gone, there's only so much that you could do with it to make it look, to make it shine again, I guess you want to say. But it's never going to be absolutely flawless. Never. You're never going to get 100% flawless. Anyone that says that, they're lying. And we're not lying. We're just here doing what we can to make things look better and the best that they possibly can. So that's it. So that's the reason why results are not typical. So every situation is different. Every outcome is going to be different. And that's it. So anyway, be sure to like and subscribe. Remember to hit that bell. New notifications of videos just like this. And see you on the next vlog.